Hello everyone. Today we are going to talk about the Durand Cup. Now, Durand Cup, if you follow football or any kind of sport, you know that it is a very important tournament that happens in India. So it's very important from the perspective of competitive exams because sports questions are important part of that. So today we are going to talk about the Durand Cup and also practice 10 MCQ. So the topic is the Durand Cup, the oldest football tournament in Asia and the third oldest in the world. So Durand Cup is the oldest football tournament in Asia and it is the third oldest in the world. So let's get started. What we will cover. In this video, we will cover the history and origins of Durand Cup, the prestigious trophy, format and evolution, memorable records and winners, the modern era and significance, and conclusion. Our legacy begins in 1888. So Durand Cup was the tournament that started in the year 1888. It was founded by Sir Henry Mortimer Durand, the Foreign Secretary at that time of India. So by his name, the name of the tournament was given. The initial purpose of the Durand Cup was to promote sports and camaraderie amongst the British Indian Army troops stationed in India. So it was for whom? It was for the British Indian Army that were stationed at that time in India. It was not for the Indians or the civilians. The first edition of Durand Cup was held in 1888 in Shimla. Now Shimla was the summer capital of British India at that time. Who were the initial teams? The initial teams were made out of army regiments and services. So there were several teams that participated and all the teams were made from army regiments, different army regiments and the other relevant services in the army. The historical significance of the Durand Cup is that it is the oldest football tournament in Asia, as I have already mentioned, and the third oldest football tournament in the world, after English and Scottish FA Cups. So English and Scottish FA Cups are the first two oldest football tournament, and after that Durand Cup comes. A treble of honor. Treble means three. So it is a unique thing about Durand Cup. It's that the winning team does not get one but three prestigious trophies. So they get three trophies and they are the first, the Durand Cup, the original tournament trophy. Second, the Shimla Trophy, which was awarded since 1900, which has been awarded since 1904 for winning the final. So whoever team will win the final will get the Shimla Trophy as well. And third, the President's Cup, which was awarded since 1951 for winning the league state earlier and now like the Shimla Trophy for winning the tournament. So the President's Cup was something that started to be given from 1951 and initially it was given to the winning team at the league stage, but now it is just like the Shimla Trophy, which is only given to after winning the tournament to the team. From army teams to nationwide clubs. So as I have mentioned that it was for specifically for armies, and from there it became a nationwide clubs. How? In the early years, it was exclusively for British Army regiments and later included other services. Post-independence, 1947, it became opened to civilian clubs, making it a truly national tournament. So that happened just after the independence. Now, what is the modern format that Durand Cup follows? It features a mix of Indian Super League clubs, I-League teams, Indian Armed Forces teams, and occasionally foreign clubs, like for example our neighbor countries, Nepal. So once the Nepal actually participated in the Durand Cup. Now it has a multi-city venue, that is Kolkata, Guwahati or Kokrajhar. These are the venues. And group stages followed by knockout quarterfinals, semi-finals and the finals. So first the group stages happens and then the quarterfinals, then semi-finals and then the final. Stats and legends. So what are the statistics which are important about Durand Cup and the legends? So the most successful team of Durand Cup is Mohun Bagan Super Giant. Why? Because they have won the cup 17 times. Now other powerhouses are East Bengal 16 wins, Mohammedan SC 5 wins, Indian Armed Forces team, notably Border Security Force, Army Green, etc. The first Indian winners is Mohun Bagan SC in 1951, and it was a landmark moment because after 1947, 1951 India got the first winner, that is Mohun Bagan. First ISL team to win is FC Goa. FC Goa won in 2021. Here the notable fact is the only team to win a treble of the Durand Cup, the treble that I have already mentioned, the three top trophies, IFA Shield and Calcutta Football League in a single season is Mohun Bagan. 1977, Mohun Bagan won the treble of honor of the Durand Cup. Now, why the Durand Cup still matters? Why is it important? First of all, it is a pre-season platform. So it serves as a crucial pre-season tournament for ISL and I-League clubs. It's a pre-season platform. Second is an unearthing talent. So it provides a national stage for young emerging Indian talent to shine against established stars. So it's basically kind of a breakthrough that the young players can get through Durand Cup. Next is bridging eras. So it unites the rich heritage of Indian football with its modern professional future, because it is the pre-independence team. It has a rich history and culture. It carries that heritage with it, and also it has changed and it has been given a modern professional form to kind of fit into the future of football. Fan engagement revives classical rivalries, that is Kolkata Derby, in a Durand final and creates new ones. So if you follow kind of uh, football news or follow the game, you know that there is always this derby between two different groups of Kolkata, associated with this football, which is Mohun Bagan is one team and the East Bengal is another. So that kind of fan engagement can be seen in Durand Cup. Now, who are the recent champions? This is very important. So the recent winners are 2025. Actually, this happened just a few days ago, 23rd of August, where the Northeast United won the cup. In 2024, also Northeast United won the cup. 2023, Mohun Bagan Super Giant won the cup. 2022, it was Bangalore FC who won, and 2021 it was FC Goa, I have already mentioned. 2029 Gokulam Kerala, now FC. Now note that tournament was not held in 2020 due to COVID-19. Now it is called a more than just a tournament. Why? Because first of all, the Durand Cup is a living museum of Indian football history, because it carries the past and carries a kind of heritage. So it can be called a living museum. Second, it represents resilience, evolution and enduring passion for this sport. Third is it continues to be a coveted title, honoring the past while building the stars for tomorrow. And the fourth reason is a true testament to the timeless spirit of the beautiful game in India. Now we come to MCQ and see how many of these answers can we do after going through the content. The first question, the Durand Cup is the oldest existing football tournament in Asia and the third oldest in the world. In which year was it first held? So you know that it is answer A, 1888. Second, who was the founder of the Durand Cup? First, Lord Curzon, no. Then second is Sir Mortimer Durand. So this will be the right answer, that Mortimer Durand is the founder of Durand Cup. Next, the Durand Cup was initially held in which hill station? So is it Darjeeling? No. Ooty? No. Shimla is the correct answer. It was moved to Delhi in 1940 and has been primarily associated with the capital city even since. So from Shimla, it was the main center of Durand Cup was shifted to Delhi in 1940. Which trophy is not awarded in the Durand Cup? So first, the Durand Cup Winners' Trophy, yes. The President's Cup Runners-Up, yes. The Shimla Trophy Fair Play, yes. The Prime Minister's Cup. So this is the wrong answer. That means which is not awarded. So the Prime Minister's Cup. There is no such thing called a Prime Minister's Cup. Which club has won the Durand Cup the most number of times? So it is answer A, Mohan Bagan. We have already discussed. Now Mohan Bagan, the name is now sometimes mentioned as ATK Mohan Bagan or Mohan Bagan SG. If it is mentioned like this, you have to understand it is the same team that is being talking about. In its initial years, the Durand Cup was primarily contested by local Indian clubs? No. British Army regiments and service teams? Yes. Because locals were not allowed to kind of participate in the game. So it was only the British Army regiments and the services teams. Which Indian club was the first to win the Durand Cup, breaking the British monopoly? And the answer is East Bengal? No. Mohammedan Sporting? Yes. Why? The explanation is while Mohan Bagan's 1911 IFA Shield win is more famous, it was Mohammedan Sporting Club that became the first Indian club to win the Durand Cup in 1940, defeating the Royal Warwickshire Regiment in the final. So basically in 1911, Mohan Bagan won, but they did not win against the Britishers. In 1940, Durand Cup was won by Mohammedan Sporting, and that is the first win against the British monopoly. Why? Because they defeated the Royal Warwickshire Regiment in the final. Next is, after a long hiatus, the Durand Cup was revived in 2011. So after a long pause, the Durand Cup was revived in 2019. Where was the final of the 2019 edition held? So it is Salt Lake Stadium, no. Ambedkar Stadium, Delhi, no. Fatorda Stadium, Goa, no. Salt Lake is in Kolkata. And Kantivira Stadium, Bengaluru. Yes, it is the first answer, Salt Lake Stadium, Kolkata. So answer is Salt Lake Stadium, Kolkata. 2019, it was held in Kolkata, and Gokulam Kerala FC defeated Mohan Bagan to win the title. So the final match was between the Gokulam Kerala FC and Mohan Bagan, where Mohan Bagan was defeated by Gokulam Kerala FC. Which Indian Super League club won its first ever Durand Cup title in the 2021 edition? Now, The answer is FC Goa, no, Bangalore FC. So Bangalore FC defeated Mumbai City FC in 2021 final and won the Super League. That was the Super League club that won Durand Cup. That is Bangalore FC. The last question, the 2023 Durand Cup final was a historic first ever Kolkata derby in the final. Who won the title? So it is Mohan Bagan. East Bengal, no. Mohan Bagan is the correct answer. Mohan Bagan defeated East Bengal FC 1-0 and the goal was made from Mohan Bagan. The goal was made by Dimitri Petratos. Dimitri Petratos was the player who made the winning goal from Mohan Bagan and defeated East Bengal. Thank you so much. I hope this video will help you in having a comprehensive overview of Durand Cup. If you want this kind of content, please let me know through your comments and also share and subscribe. Thank you.